From @pumpkins182. What is on your bucket list? I'd really like to have a cat, but that's living life on the edge because I'm allergic. What's up, y'all? This is Kashi. Let's find out what y'all asked about me. I'm a little nervous. @Inorinator asks, what's your favorite song of yours? My favorite song of mine is a song. It's gonna be on my upcoming album. It is track 7, and this is a song called Hell Heaven. Unlike anything I've ever made before, it's just kind of fucking nuts and it blows my mind. I can't believe I made it with Ely, but I can't believe like we made such a thing. So yeah, Hell Heaven, track 7. @RBDTQ asks, how many tattoos do you have? I have 2. One of them takes the entire span of my arm, and then the other one are the zodiac signs of my family. My sleeve on my right arm is a traditional Japanese sleeve that I got in Shinjuku, but I can show you a bit of it. Like I have peonies here, I have like a tiger here, I have waves among like the bars and everything. And then I have a couple more peonies. I have one right here and like one right here, and it just goes all the way. So if you've ever seen a traditional Japanese tattoo, that's what it looks like. Very grateful. Shout out to Wakatomo for doing ink on my body, and I can't wait to see you again for my next arm. @JSongU asks, when did you start playing the guitar? I started playing the guitar when I was, I wanna say like 12 years old, 11 or 12 years old. My grandpa gave me my first guitar. My process for like learning was all like self-taught. I would like just get home from school, go onto ultimateguitar.com, like type in like so-and-so song and like just figure it out. Hey There Delilah was really poppin'. Anything by the Plain White T's was poppin'. Ed Sheeran was poppin'. I learned like some Metallica stuff too. Can't Help Falling in Love with You, Elvis, you know. The Beatles were up there for sure. Learned a lot of like basic music theory and stuff from just like doing covers. I think covers are probably the best way to learn. What was it like when you found out you were going to be making a song for the Shang-Chi soundtrack? I thought it was an amazing thing. I remember getting sent the song, which is called War with Heaven, and it was immediately like infectious, immediately catchy, and I loved it. I remember when the song like finally released, I had gotten a reception from friends and family that I hadn't gotten. Not like I hadn't gotten it before, but it had been a while. At the end of the day, I realized like, oh, it's not just like any movie, it's a Marvel movie. And that meant a lot to people, especially in the Asian American community. It just felt like a landmark win to them. And it was interesting because it was so visceral, like seeing it from my friends and my family. So I'm very proud. Fun fact about that song is that I actually didn't write or produce that track, which is the first time for me ever because I always have to be like in the song's DNA. But I think that's just a testament to how good the song was when they sent it to me. I remember hearing the vocals, like the demo vocals, and they did things in the vocal cut that like I wouldn't gravitate towards, but I made the effort to stay as loyal as I could to every single note because I didn't want to fix what wasn't broken. And yeah, it's an amazing song. Props to everyone involved. Thank you for letting me cut it. Google asks, what did Keshi do before music? I was a nurse. I worked as a nurse, as an oncology nurse, for a year and a half in the Texas Medical Center. And I hung chemotherapy and took care of patients there. Shout out 20 Tower. And I've always been doing music my whole life, so when I tell people that I was a nurse, they get this impression like, oh wow, and then you just transitioned into music, but that's not how it was. I was doing music my whole life. I just got lucky. How did Keshi get discovered? I made Keshi in college as like an anonymous SoundCloud account because I wanted to learn how to produce, just not in the eye of like family and friends. And also I felt that validation from like strangers or people from the internet meant way more than people who knew you and they were trying to save your feelings or like falsely like make you think that you were doing a good job when maybe you weren't. I learned a lot and it was really liberating, honestly. Started getting like a fan base and like that was really cool to me. Like I got like 20 fans on SoundCloud. That was awesome. It got to a point where like some YouTube channels, like content aggregators would ask like, hey, like we love your song, Magnolia, can we feature it on our YouTube channel and etc. And I was like, yeah, sure, like go ahead. And it just was the tiniest like snowball effect that just like kept on slowly growing and growing and growing. Honestly, like I never went into any room and was like, hey, I'm Keshi, listen to my music, because every time I did that, it always failed. I feel like really good music speaks for itself. Google asks, what is Keshi's real name? My name is Casey Tai Luong.